Hi everyone, I'm David. I'm a wedding and portrait photographer from here in Melbourne, Australia. What I'm going to do today, I'm going to go through a studio shoot with a bunch of girls under 13 years of age. We're going to go through a range of different shoots, so I'm not sure what I'll show yet, but hopefully I can show you some different setups that I use. I am going to start off with a clamshell type setup, and I'll show you that in a minute. I'll walk you around and show you how the lights are actually set up. And then we're going to go through some shots with flowers and balloons and all different things, so we can show you those as we go on during the day, and you can ask me any questions down below. So what I'll do first is I'll take you through and I'll show you my setup, and so you can see how that looks. So we'll have a look at that now. Okay, so this is the setup that we're actually going to use. You can see that I'm using two ProPhoto lights here. I've got the ProPhoto, they're all D1s. I've got the ProPhoto, this large one, on this big boom arm that is actually coming up. You can see there that it's on that. The large umbrella, the large softbox there is the 5-foot Octa, and the one underneath is the softbox 2x2 foot light box. They're surrounded by this foam core. That's going to give them a beautiful sort of rim light that goes around them, or fill light that goes right around them. They're black on one side and white on the other. There's also, if you can see inside through here, there's also a light behind the stool that's going to give a little bit of light behind their head. This is only going to be head and shoulders, this shot. It's called clamshell lighting, so it's a very sort of like high key type lighting, but it's beautiful for face shots, and you get gorgeous catch lights in the eyes. Yeah, so we'll have a look at how that goes now, and I'll show you that with girls sitting in there. The idea is to shoot through that little gap that's between the two soft boxes there. So I'll show you that soon. Okay, so this is the first shoot we're going to do. We're going to do this clamshell lighting now, and we've got Hannah sitting behind me, so I'll show you how that setup works. Now, basically, what I've got to do here, Hannah has to be visible just below where the light is, so I'm going to move this large flash, or large softbox up. Now, I just want it so it's just above Hannah's face, and then the bottom one is going to be lifted up a fraction, because I want just a very small gap that's coming between this section. So I'm going to lift up the bottom one, and like I said before, it gives you a real high key lighting. It looks beautiful, Hannah. Now what I'm going to do now, I've already set this, so I've metered behind her, and I've also metered her face. So her face is actually going to be f9. The bottom light is going to be f8, because it has to be a fraction underneath that exposure. I just want that fill that comes below her chin, and there's a light that goes at the back, which is going to give her that nice separation at the back, which is on f9 as well. So I've tried to balance it all out. So I'm on 100 ISO for my ISO, and I'm on 1/25th of a second, and I'm on f9. Now I've got the A7R2 for this shot, and I'm using the Batis 85mm for the nice compression. Now I'm going to shoot manual, so I'm on f9, I'm on 1/25th of a second, on ISO 100. Alright, so we'll have a look. Alright, so you look gorgeous. Let me have a look. I might lift that. Now I'm going to use eye detect just to see. Yeah, that exposure is beautiful. Okay, I think I'm going to have to lift that up a fraction more. I need to step back a bit more. I'll try that and see. Let me have a look. That's better. That's beautiful. Now if you can, just bring your hand just real gently just on the side of your face like that. That's it, really gently there. And with your hands too, keep them really nice and long, you know, like ballerina hands. So rather than closing them up, have them really sort of open like that. Yeah, that's beautiful. Try one too, just gently underneath there like that. Now look straight at me. All right. Now, with your mouth, just gently breathe through it. So I want it just a fraction open. That's perfect, like that. Gorgeous. That's beautiful. Now, turn if you can. Just turn away. So bring your body around that way. So spin a little bit like that. That's it. Bring your face back like that. Chin just out a little bit. That's gorgeous. Kerry, can you just fix Hannah's hair? See the...
Around her ear?
Yeah. I can push it in. It doesn't really matter if it's not sitting right.
Is that it?
That's better. Yep. Yep. Now bring your shoulder even around a little bit more. Bring your face fraction back this way. That's it. Gorgeous. One more. I'll just check those, Hannah, but I reckon it's... I might do the serious one too, like that, so look straight at me again. So no smiling this time. That's perfect, I think. Your eyes look amazing. I'm going to come in fairly tight. And then big smile. Lovely. Okay. You're done.